Hello Internet, it's me Josh, the Aging Gamer. So Nintendo just had a Nintendo Direct, and the biggest thing to take away from it is that we're getting a new Super Smash Bros. Game! Smash Bros. Is just one of my favorite games ever. I can just pour so many hours among hours into that game. It's got the best roster ever. I'm really hyped for it. Just like everyone else, I just can't wait for this to come out. Let's go ahead and talk about the trailer itself. So right away we see that the Inklings are indeed newcomers. This is so cool. A long ass time ago I did a top 5 characters I wanted to see in the new Smash Bros. And Inklings were my #1 choice. I mean, you can't have another Smash Bros. Game without adding these characters in, as Splatoon has quickly become a big time major IP for Nintendo. And if you still haven't played a Splatoon game yet, do it already, my god! Back to the trailer though, we then get the meme-worthy face along with a glimpse of a Breath of the Wild version of Link. With Breath of the Wild being such a success, not just for Nintendo, but for all the fans, this is really cool to see. And I think it's safe to assume that we get a Breath of the Wild version of Zelda, as well as a Breath of the Wild inspired Sheik. We then see a glimpse of Mario, but no sign of Cappy at all, and then we see a big group of characters. You can easily see Donkey Kong, Samus, and Bowser, with a few others being a bit more obscured. Now I see a lot of people trying to pick out each character, and some people are thinking that they're seeing new ones, but come on, it's just a bunch of characters that are dead ringers for the game. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we're finally getting a Smash Bros. Game for the Switch. But a lot of people are speculating whether this is going to be a whole new game or if it's going to be a big super deluxe version like Mario Kart 8. Well, let's think about this. Initially, I thought this game was going to be an enhanced port, but the more I think about it, I think this is going to be a new entry in the franchise. And here's the reasons. One, the logo. With a close inspection, this is a brand new logo. It's similar to the Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS logo, but side by side it's easy to see the differences. Why would they use a new logo for a port? Hell, if this was indeed a port, why wouldn't you just say so from the start? Every other Wii U port that has been brought over to the Switch has been declared a port right away. If you go to the official Smash Bros. Website, it says Super Smash Bros. Title pending. Why would they keep the fact that it's a port under wraps? It makes no sense. All it would do is just piss off the fan base later. And then there's a lot of people thinking that this is a port simply because not enough time has passed. After the presentation, Masahiro Sakurai, the creator of the Smash Bros. Franchise, announced on Twitter that he has been working on this game in silence and for us to expect more news soon. Now, Super Smash Bros. Wii U came out in November 2014, and the final DLC came out in February 2016. Hypothetically, if he were to start developing this new Smash Bros. Game shortly after the final DLC came out, that would give the game over 2 years of development. I'm no game developer, but I don't see that as an impossible feat for creating a new game. Hell, Smash Bros. Melee came out 2 years after the original, and they crammed so much content into that game, it's ridiculous. Also, chances are Sakurai is using the same assets from the Wii U and 3DS version. It should be easy for him to work with. Again, I'm no game developer, but I imagine using the same assets would save so much time on production. So with all of this said, if this is indeed a new game, because nothing's officially confirmed, I can see a lot of Wii U and 3DS stages and characters and everything just returning to this game. In fact, I imagine this game will be a sequel in terms of how Splatoon 2 is a sequel to Splatoon 1. It'll have enough content to warrant a new game, but still feel kind of like a version 1.5. I just imagine they're building off that Wii U and 3DS foundation, keeping ideas that worked, getting rid of ideas that didn't, and updating ideas to be even better. I imagine a lot of Wii U and 3DS stages will return, and considering the Wii U and 3DS had a lot of Smash 64, Melee, and Brawl levels, that Super Smash Bros. Switch is going to feel like a big collaboration of all the Smash Bros. Games. And how fitting is that with this being almost the 20th anniversary of the original game? And you know what? I'm fine with that. Bring back past stages, bring back Smash Run, leave out Smash Tour. As for new stuff to the game, the one thing I request the most is some kind of story mode. It doesn't have to be a big subspace emissary or anything like that. I'd honestly settle for something like Melee's Adventure Mode. Some 2D platforming mixed with matches, a few different outcomes depending on what you do, all decorated with the world of Nintendo. As for new characters I want to see, well, you can believe I'm already working on a video for that. But yeah, all in all, I'm super excited for the game. If it is Smash Bros. Wii U 1.5, I'll be okay with that, as I like that game, just as long as it has updated levels and characters and some kind of story-driven mode. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for Smash? Not so much? What do you want to see added to the game? Let's talk about it in the comments. Again, I thank you guys for watching. Hit like and subscribe, I much appreciate that. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.
Super